Is there a limit to how far we're willing to go for the sake of knowledge and discovery? Welcome, listeners. It's Paul here on the Stories Philippines podcast, and tonight's story takes us back in time to a chilling chapter in medical history that took place right here in the Philippines, on an island where secrets in life are as entwined as vines in the jungle. It was on the island of Siquijor, a place known for tales of witchcraft and mystery, where the pulse of the community beat in rhythm with the trade of its day. Just as London has its banks and Los Angeles lights up with movies, Siquijor moved to the cadence of the mystical and unknown. Here, our story centers on the fate of two hunters, one named Elias and the other Artemio, both wandering the dense woods of the island in pursuit of their elusive prey. It was June 1822 when their paths crossed in the worst way possible. Artemio's aim faltered, and a stray bullet found its home in Elias's side, leaving a gaping wound that would set the stage for a dark and bizarre experiment. Artemio, riddled with guilt, rushed Elias back to their town. There, a doctor named Dr. Ricardo Vargas tended to the injured man with care and precision. But when the dust settled, Elias was left with more than just a scar. He had a window into his very body, a hole that led directly into his stomach. Dr. Vargas saw opportunity in tragedy. With a blend of curiosity and ambition, he asked Elias if he could study the workings of the human stomach through this accidental peephole. Elias, unsure but swayed by the doctor's promise of care and employment, agreed to the strange and morbid deal. Life for Elias from then on was far from ordinary. Dr. Vargas, consumed by his quest for understanding, would dangle bits of food on strings into Elias's stomach, then yank them out after some time to observe the effects. It was a scene straight out of a chilling story, yet it was as real as the tropical sun that beat down upon their island. Their peculiar partnership lasted 11 long years, with Elias's open wound becoming a laboratory for Dr. Vargas's relentless research. When the doctor finally moved away, he wrote to Elias, pleading with him to come and continue the experiments. But by then, Elias was done being a human test subject. As time passed, Dr. Vargas gained fame for his published work, while Elias tried to reclaim some normalcy. He married, raised a family, and grew old with the whispers of the past ever at his back. At 80, he passed away, but even in death, his family feared his body might be stolen for science. So they waited for nature to take its course, allowing Elias's body to return to the earth before burial. They dug deep, an 8-foot grave to protect him from prying hands, hoping to finally give Elias the peace he was denied in life. Listeners, as we close the leaves of this eerie historical tale, let's reflect on the lengths one might go for knowledge and the price paid by those who become unwilling subjects in the relentless pursuit of understanding. Good night, and may your pursuits of curiosity always be guided by kindness and respect for all living things. May the legacies we leave behind be marked not by the experiments we conduct, but by the compassion we show to one another. Until our next foray into the past, stay curious but kind, my dear listeners.